Hello everyone, it's TechStack here. Hey guys, let's get into this. So, made some progress since the last stream. Let's pull down the spreadsheet here. The loader, done. The paver, done. The road roller, done. All those within 3 or 4% of what they originally were. Resulting in some pretty impressive FPS numbers. So we're getting, for just one of them, between 360 to 435, depending on which model it is, of course, and how many faces it has. And when we do the 10 unit test, we're getting over 100 FPS, almost 200 on that lower one. So pretty good, pretty good. That leaves us with 4 more machines to do. One of them, the sub, is already below the threshold where I'd say it's okay to leave it like that. However, we will be opening that one up and trying to reduce it even further. The road roller, I got inspired by that one. Wow, 500 faces. That's the road roller. So let's take a look at this. It doesn't look really that much different. The wheels are not as detailed, yes. That's how you get big savings on these type of things. Limited Dissolve did a ton with those wheels. I haven't even gone in and tried and clean it up since the Limited Dissolve because it did such a good job on these wheels. And I'll probably just leave them like that because we're already at 500 faces. It's to the point now where I get another face or two, it's not going to have major FPS differences, I don't think. And I've also been going through all these machines. Let me try and get it in the right mode here so I can show you. And as I'm doing this, you can see there is no bottom face on that chair. There is no top face on these. There's no bottom face. If it's a face that you can't see while you're not sitting in, like, standing inside the block of the machine, it's gone. I'm getting rid of them. So I am being efficient in that regard, cleaning up those unnecessary, never seen faces, just to keep things performant. So let's go ahead and hop into the sub. I think it's going to be a quick one. I don't know that there's a lot we can do to it. Maybe there is, maybe there's not, but even if we just stick it with it where it is, we're okay. So let's get that one in there, see if we can knock that one out of the ballpark real quick. And then we might jump into like the excavator or the continuous miner. Excavator, looking at the numbers, we can get a bunch of quick wins on it probably. I'm going to shy away from the tractor tonight. I think that's going to be its own kind of stream kind of thing. Because it'll be just so much work. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's open up that sub, like I said. I think that what's it called? The semi is just going to be a beast to do. Let's go wireframe. There's not a lot of places that have a ton of extra geometry on this. It's just really good. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and do a limited dissolve on that. It doesn't get us anything at 5, so let's go 15. That's what I've been trying to do for anything that's round. Okay. That goes from, let's use this one as an example. Ah, stop it. It's all one object, really. Huh. Okay. How many faces? From 59 faces down to 20. So it cuts them in half. I'll go ahead and do it. There we go. Probably can do the same for these rings back here. There we go. I know this should be clean enough that the propeller should fit in there, still fairly good. I've also, let me grab over to the scene here. This one. Added a little add-on to Blender that counts the faces, so you can see where all the faces are. On something like the paver that had a lot of different objects, it was very useful. On this one, where it's only got the 2. It's not quite as much, but it's good to have. I think that center thing, this, needs to get moved to its own layer. So let's control P on this, just P on this. And then now it's its own object, so we can move this to a different layer. And this is just so we can see it better, right? Let's go ahead and focus on it. So it's our center point. Let's see. You can see those bottom pieces, so we'll leave them. I wasn't sure if they were visible or not. The chair itself can get updated, right? Come on. Let's go edit mode, face mode. That face there, goodbye, you'll never see me. Let's go back over here. Oh yeah, there's lots of extras in this then. Let's go to the just that layer. And look at all those. Those are, each one of those is a face. That's crazy. Each one of those dots right now. Faces are there. There's 1900 faces in this. We have. We can put down 2 or 3 of that road roller for this number of faces. There's no need for that. Oh, how are we gonna clean it up though? That's the thing, because it's being round, it's not gonna conform well. Can I do a limited dissolve on it? I can. What's it do? It gets 600 faces out of it. I don't know if that's worth it. Because most of these faces are right there at the bottom. And just tiny, insignificant little piece like that. Why is that a face? Why are all these faces? Does limited dissolve get rid of that? Only slightly. Okay. Let's remove the doubles and just increase the size of this. Because, I mean, there's a ton of just dots everywhere in this. We're getting some funkiness to it now. We're down to 450 faces though. I mean, yeah, that stuff needs cleaned up. We can do that. Remove doubles. Let's not go quite as extreme. Like 0.25. Let's try that to start with. There's still a lot of extra faces that aren't needed though. And we've lost some freaking faces over there, it looks like. Oh no. We want to go active element. Remove doubles. Let's go down to 0.0001 like we had it before, or whatever it was. That way it's only going to get these ones that we pull in to be on top of something else, basically. So that whole side over there is not connecting with a face, right? There's no face there. Yeah, there's no face there. So we actually need to add a face in this case. Oh gosh, it's going to be fun to do. There we go. Hey Eagle, how's it going, man? Did more damage probably than we did good to this, didn't it? Oh no. Get out of that mode. Dang it. It's rendering it. 3D view. That's great. Well, hang on a sec. Let me come in.
Tonight, oh, yeah, your light gets me through the night, oh, yeah, we fly and we soar the heights, oh, yeah, the sky will be ours tonight when we collide. I believe in you and I believe in you and I believe that we can write our story.
Yep, working on the submarine. Sorry about that. Had to step away for a second. If I could figure out... Last time this happened, I couldn't get back out of it. So what I did is this, and then got rid of it. Little trick there. Okay, so we're trying to get rid of all these faces. There we go. Or edges, sorry. That's an extra edge. Extra. And actually, the sub is not super bad right now. The whole thing's like 2,000 faces. Or what was the number? 2,900 faces. So it's not too bad. We probably could get away with just leaving it as is. But I thought while I'm in here, I might as well try and get it a little bit more. Yeah, you did, but you did great on this one. Like, there's a lot of circles here, so it's going to be hard to clean it. Just because circles are not the same as a straight line in Blender. It's real easy to grab those vertices and just pull them all on the same X or Y axis inside Blender. And with something like this, you can't do that because it's a circle. I'm almost tempted to revert everything we're doing or go back on what we're just doing here because I'm not liking what it's doing to it. It looks more blocky and I don't know that it's going to gain us all that much. So let's see if we can. I don't think we did. Hey, Fry. Let's just open it again fresh. Yeah, we're 2,900. I just don't like what it's doing to it. There's probably better ways for me to do this. I made a lot of progress, Fiery. We're down to 4 machines that need cleaned up.
Nice. I wonder if we shouldn't cut those 4 bars out in the middle on the sub.
No, I want them there. That's what the whole point of the sub is. It makes you look like you're in something.
Okay. Okay, Tech.
You hold in construction of the laser mine until you get current models cleaned up. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can get to add it, or those trucks that the hauler thing that you added. It's gonna take me some time to get to the point where I'm ready for more stuff. Not because of the cleaning up, but because I'm gonna release and
Yes.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I want to release it, and with what we've got, after we go through a bug search phase on the server and all that, I think part of that means.
Oh yeah, we gotta still put that FTV utilities and that on yet too.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Put FTV utilities on there, see what's funky about it or not, and go from there. Okay, how many faces we got in this scene? 2.6k, so we've dropped 300 off it already. I don't want to limited dissolve this thing at that high of a value. Can I do that? I can, but I don't think it got us the thing. I did, 200 faces, cool. Gosh, this is gonna be... Date, what is the research date?
Release date.
Oh, yeah, I don't have
autocorrect. Gotta love autocorrect.
Gotta love Fiery being here to catch that I'm being stupid too.
It's not being stupid, it just didn't click right away. I mean, I just happened to be quicker on the
being
draws.
Stupid, you mean? How many subs do you think somebody's gonna have in a world? It doesn't. It's useful, but it's a limited use kind of thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't see no more than like 3 or 4.
I'm so tempted to leave this one as is because it's below the number that I think's good. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Rocky. Tempted to just move on because it's below the 3,000 that I was going for.
Well, move on then.
I mean, there's improvement to be had. I see some improvement already. There's easy improvement to be had. That's what I want to get. Is the easy stuff. Like half of these circles are not even gonna ever be seen. I can delete them. Okay, let's move them to their own layer then. I'm gonna save like 15 faces here, guys.
Cut the top.
Cut top off. Yeah. Let's actually get the rest of the sub in here so I can see where to cut it off at.
It doesn't stick out at all, so you could literally just cut the whole top half of that cylinder off.
Right. Delete those edges. Oh crap, one too many. Dang it. There we go. On the back sides are still screwed up. I would have painted all those slots on the back, but one was deciding to be the left as is, or would make the whole body be painted gray, so I made it look normal. What color were you going for? Maybe I can do it in Blender. Oh, there goes my ear holes. Oh, so like these should be painted gray?
Yeah, all the lines that aren't gray.
So that face, that one, and that one. Materials. Dark gray, assign. Ta-da!
Yep. It's like you missed a stripe on the left-hand side too.
Oh,
The
yeah.
left-hand side of the bubble right now.
Good catch. At the top. He's probably talking about the one you just caught.
Yeah, probably.
So we're at 2,240. Oh, wait. We are at 2,374.
I can't help it, man. I just notice everything, okay? If it was meant to be noticed, I will notice it.
Let's see. So is there another face I can get on this piece in edit mode? I don't think there is.
I think you should call it Billy Bob.
Well,
that sub is Billy Bob.
Face that I have right there can be disintegrated. That's somehow a face. I don't know why. There's no face in between those cubes, which is fine. That's what I wanted. It's usually not what I'm finding, though. Huh. That face really should never be seen as well. Because it's against that other one, and you have to be inside the sub to see it. And I don't care if you don't see a face when you're inside the sub. Like standing inside the machine.
Right.
Like there's no bottom to the seat. I've taken it off too. On every machine. Because it's just a waste. There's one. That's, oh wait. Okay. Face. $2,368.
Like, that's livable, really.
Yeah, but it's livable, agree, but look at all the waste on this. See, each one of these dots that are on the screen right now, as I'm going in a circle with my mouse, is a face, not a point. So that like, there's 50 right there, right, in that view. In fact, let's actually select. There are 13 right there, in that little highlighted area. And it only needs, what, 4, maybe 6 to make that shape? Why does it need to have that little turd of a face?
Maybe it's one he built off of.
No, it's got to be the program. Like, to put this much detail in by hand in 3D Builder, that would take you all day. Okay, so now let's go back. Select that same general area. And I've actually picked up a little bit more and we're down to 4 faces. So, I mean, if I went through and cleaned up all of those, there's 1900 faces just in that sphere. And when I did a limited dissolve on it, it made it look a little funky, but it put it down below 500. So there's 1400-ish that I could get out of just that. And there's also like a bunch of extras back here on this thing too, because why is there a face? Okay. The dot for a face should always be in the center of the face. Why is there a dot there, there, and there? Like, there's 3 faces right there? Okay, that one makes sense, that's the side. That I don't know what that one there is, because it's not even getting selected right now. And then there's these 2. What? If I zoom in on it enough, maybe I can see. There, that's a face. That doesn't make any sense. I wish there was a way inside Blender to say, give me all the faces that are smaller than X size. And then I can just go delete all these things in a couple clicks. Yeah, let's change the music, guys. How many monitors do you have? I have 4. There's no need for that to be an extra face. We can just maybe... No, we can't. Why do those have to be faces? Oh. What's that?
I was gonna talk to Blue Boy.
Good.
I have 2, but my monitor, my actual computer monitor is messing up, so I gotta get my other TV from out of storage, and then I'll have to back up to 2.
And I got these monitors when I was a consultant, so I had my own business, and I wrote them off of my taxes, basically. Because you can do that when you have your own business.
Well, great. Just get me a couple and write them off, and say I'm the consultant of the consultant.
That would work if I still had the company, Fiery. Basically read the writing on the wall and decided, you know what? They're offering me a position as an employee and saying that they don't really want to keep consultants around, so I'm not going to be a consultant anymore.
I remember. That was like a year and a half ago, right? When they did that?
It's a lot longer than that, actually. I think I've been an employee for 3 years, I think. And I still get to work from, actually get to work from home more now.
You just say you only really got to go when there's like, when you need to go for a business trip, right?
Basically. It's about 50-50 between training, which is nice to have, and somebody's just being a butt and doesn't think I can actually do things remotely like I do. So I have to go babysit, kind of thing. Okay. I'm gonna guess it won't, because YouTube's got a thing where they will change the settings. Said describing this horribly. You can go to a lower resolution on YouTube. You can't on Twitch unless the person's a partner that's streaming. And I am not currently a partner, I'm just an affiliate.
I believe they just got back with a whole load of groceries, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see here if we can clean up the ones that you're going to be staring at all the time, right? Because those will be very noticeable to the player. Is there a way I can make it look like glass? I can make a transparent thing. Hey, okay. But we don't currently have anything around this to make it look like that, if that makes any sense. Like we'd have to draw a plane or sphere and then make that look like glass. That is an option. Ooh.
Sorry, I wasn't able to hear you before.
Oh, hey. No worries. I said hello and then was just talking to the stream basically.
Why do I have a horse in... Oh.
It's a good idea, man. I made it so the code can do transparency. Because it's going to be needed for the laser. And I can do it in Blender for sure, because like I said, I did it for the laser. I made a dummy laser model, and was just trying to see if I can make things look transparent like a laser beam would be, and I can. So we could use it for glass for this. It would be. I'm not sure if it's how much it affect performance, so that's what I'm trying to decide in my head if it would or not, because you have to make some special extra OpenGL calls to do transparency. I just don't know if they're what I'll call costly or not. Okay, how many faces are we down to now? Select everything, please. 2,211. No, I added the excavator, and it's not really done from a code perspective. I added it quick, and I need to adjust the seat position like you're saying. And then the bucket where it digs is off a little bit still, and I got really frustrated with it. That's what made me stop working on that one and go to the next one, just because I was frustrated and I forgot to go back to it. It's on the to-do list in my head. It's not actually on the list. So every time I put it down, I'm like, oh, that's wrong. I need to fix this.
Oh, damn it. At least it's somewhere.
Right, and I wasn't getting anywhere with it, so that's why I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away from this one until, because there was plenty to work on still. Just finished off the center beam here, just so it's not like in your face. Make it look a little better. It's really hard to see what I'm working on. Nope, not that one. Okay. Before I get any more frustrated with fiddly stuff, let's join these together. Control J, and back to just being the body. Nope. Let's save. Export wavefront. Go to the correct location, set -y up, and triangulate the faces. Export. So the sub, did we call out the names? I bet we did. We did. Body and prop. Okay. Let's go ahead and run this. We've got, update my spreadsheet here. 2,181. Oh. 2,181. 75% of what we were before. Again, this is still less than like the bulldozer. We'll make sure it works in game, looks good. Then we'll go on to the next one. Okay. Did I accidentally hit quit? Let's try that again. It's like it crashed, but it didn't even give me a crash report. Single player. And we need to pick these up. Come on, pick up. The entities in the world, 1, which is me. So let's get the sub out. This is gonna be interesting. We need water. Oops.
Water. We don't need no stinking water.
Right. That might impact the testing a bit as to how much its performance or whatever. It looks okay, but it doesn't look like we did anything, does it? Something didn't work. Export wavefront. That's what's wrong. Gave it the wrong name. Should be sub. So before FPS, 170, 180.
$190 close to? No.
Make sure it's built. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't export it right, so it wasn't the right one. So the test we just did was kind of invalid. I need to reload here. There we go. Oh yeah, if you could use onboard graphics, 108 is pretty good. There's 9 people watching. Hello everyone. Okay, that's definitely the new model, I can tell. Yep, because you can't see the top of the boom here anymore, or the float thing. Yeah, things like that bother me. But that's really the only one I see. Prop should be spinning, but oops. What? There's a loader there?
You're spending plenty of props. No.
Tech just created a new invention.
Okay, so what's our FPS?
A submarine loader.
It loads submarines into the water, okay? $225 is what we'll call it. So it gave us a little bit of bump. Doesn't surprise me it wasn't bigger because we didn't clean up that many faces compared to what it was before. It's 2, 3, 4.
Must be 5 random people, because I'm only seeing 3 in chat.
Yeah, could be. 103. It says somebody's watching on Twitch too, but that could be me. Who knows? I had it open in the back.
Yeah, but it even says that there's 8 watching on YouTube, and there's only 3 in the participants list.
I gotcha.
So either somebody's watching it 3 times, and 2 people are watching it twice.
That's 10. Cool. 63 FPS. Still acceptable in my mind.
Which one is it?
Graphics.
The graphics card. How much you want to bet it's that same $50 one that I got that one time?
Oh, the one that didn't do DirectX 11, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
So you couldn't play games? Let's go for the excavator next. This has the most potential for us to get a big gain on it.
Right.
Let's see. Excavator. Save. Excavator. And it's upside down. How wonderful. Yup, that'll be big gains. Just right there. There's 1,700 faces. Boom. 300 faces. And there's still more cleanup that I could do on it. Let's do this smart though. What's object 1 has the most faces at 3,100.
GT 710. 2 gigs. 3 8. What?
2 gig GD. Somebody fell asleep on the keyboard.
All right. Wake up, Hunter. Wake up. It's probably the model number.
Oh, maybe. Oh, an MSI, yeah. Didn't see MSI on there. I wonder if I could take and steal the tracks off of the one we cleaned up the other day. Hunter, do you know if these tracks are the same tracks that you use for the what's it called? The drill? The drilling rig? There's 9 people watching on YouTube. Hello everyone.
Why am I talking mute?
Oh, you should stop with Amazon and go to Good Egg.
Newegg.
Newegg. Thank you.
Okay, so these.
Newegg.com.
So if I replace these tracks with the cleaned up tracks from the drilling rig, it should work. They should fit together. Is what I'm saying. I got to move them or whatever.
You took the text. Yeah, then yes.
Cool. That'll save me so much time. So let's save what we've done to the excavator. Let's open up the drilling rig that we edited the other day. Grab these tracks. Nice. Nice. They do look a lot alike. So let's copy it. Open recent, the excavator. Delete those tracks. And just paste in the old ones. The other ones. Now I have to flip them upside down because for whatever reason this thing's upside down. And then
Well,
that'll save you like hour and a half.
right.
now.
Yeah, because those are all nice and cleaned up. So now we're down to 12,000 faces. I cleaned up like 30,000 faces or something stupid. Nice.
Well, nothing like literally cutting your work in half.
Right. And then this right there, those are 1,500 faces for each one of those that are on this. I've got a template for those. So let's go ahead and save this. Open recent template. Alright, copy it. Open recent excavator. Nope. Paste you in. Grab along the Y 180. Where did you go? To outer space. Oh, that's what I grabbed. Rotate along the Y 180. That's gonna be upside down. Jeez. Orthographic view.
I may or may not have to leave soon.
Okay. Those usually are the options, by the way. I also fixed faces issue by making objects that don't have to be round square. That does help. And if you have something that's round, like a cylinder, don't connect it to any other object. Keep it as its own object by itself. Because like what I found is this being its own object, I can do a limited dissolve on this. Boom, clean. Done. Don't have to do anything else. But when they connect to other things, it tries to make triangles from each point of the face to any of the straight edges. And it just makes a bunch of extra faces that aren't needed. So if you need something round, keep it completely separate from anything else, even another round object. it'll make it kind of hard for me to go through all the objects, but I'd rather do that than have to clean these up every time. So just for future reference as we make more stuff down the road. Oh, see, like that. They're all the same object. That's going to make it rough. You know what? Screw this being upside down. Rotate along the x-axis. 180, please. There. I'll rotate it back. I'm done. Let's see. We're already down to 10,000 faces. Something on my neck. Hair. Let's go to materials. Select the dark gray. Limited dissolve just that stuff. Why is that? Why is that gray and just by itself? So I've been doing this too. As I start cleaning them up and I question if something got messed up, I load up the game without the change model in it and run it in there. While we're in here, I want to look at something else too. I want to take a look and see how many textures I have to create still before we can call it release ready. What's your thoughts, Fiery, about putting FTB utilities by this weekend on the server? So we can test it there.
Yeah. We'll invite help on and tell them, hey, try to blow up the server. Or better yet, here's some machines. Go grind everything.
I'm not liking how these loaders are popping up. Something's broken. Like, I don't get why they're popping up.
I have another idea for an item. How about a pallet with 4 or 8 of your storage blocks on them that a forklift can move, and then put a forklift attachment on the loader.
You're giving me more ideas for There's 4. I'm trying to give you these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I would do this to him
12,
every
13,
stream.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's at least
cool
22
idea
textures
of the
to
stream.
make. Hi, Bart. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, so I was going to do the excavator. That's what I was going to do. So it's just gray. There's nothing to it. Okay. That bothers me. Okay. Later, man. Okay, so it's supposed to be that way. We can leave it then. Let's see if we can do a limited dissolve on the rest of this stuff now. Oh, we can. Nice. Oh, sorry. Thought that was a male name. Is that you, AK?
No.
You get over there giggling.
Well, let's be real, AK. That probably would be something you would pull on him.
No, it wasn't. It wouldn't.
What is the point in that object being separate? Just because it has a lip? It has a lip. So if I delete that, and then take this face here, extrude it, scale it out a hair, did the drill have it too? And to be honest, that lip probably doesn't do a lot for it even. Is it worth the extra set of faces to have that lip there like that? Or should we just say it's small enough you're not going to notice it anyway in game?
No, I'm not live streaming. My computer can't handle it yet. Yet being the keyword.
One of these days I'm going to get you and Airbrat if he ever comes back. Wait, Airbrat's the new Fiery. I just realized this.
No, Airbrat's a new help.
Why?
Fiery's computer always worked better than Help's. It's
No.
Help's computer that was always horrendous.
I'm saying this because he disappeared.
Oh. Okay, yeah, he can be the new Fiery.
What about me? What about me?
I guess you disappear, but you disappear all the time, so we kind of expect it.
Yeah. I do.
I got it. You'll be the new AK.
Yay! I'll take it. I stream sometimes.
I love him.
Keyword is
Oh, the other guy.
sometimes.
Which one? Fiery or AK? You have an admire, one of you two.
Is it me? You do? Do you? Oh. Fire.
Fire.
Aw, damn it!
Ha ha.
My heart's been crushed again.
Let's go up to 15.
What was I gonna do?
Down to 4,000 faces. Yes! Just a couple minutes and we've got it down to 4,000 faces already from, what, 40? Do I play Roblox? No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I've played Roblox before? That's why I don't. Just didn't find it enjoyable compared to something like Minecraft.
Whoa. Oh, there. Whoa.
Okay, let's see how many's in the biggest thing. So object 6. Where are you?
I'm in a single player and I loaded a semi truck with a cargo trailer and it's kind of tanking me.
Yeah. I haven't cleaned that one up at all yet.
How do you,
Not that any of
do you
the new stuff's than your res version anyway, but still.
can you put stuff in the cargo trailer?
No. I don't think you can.
It's nice though.
We added the model and the idea of it, and then went, ooh, shiny. Went on to something else.
Aww. I was gonna spawn. I was gonna make one in the server, but then I was like, maybe I should test it before I make it.
Yeah, right now, he's just cleaning up the models for the different vehicles.
Right. Like, this is just a
That's
small
in the mod.
portion of what's in the mod. There we go. How many faces am I down to, guys? Let's see. Come on, get in the right mode. 2,400. There's more I could do, but do I want to? Oh, yeah,
I'm saying...
I've got to. This is going to bother me. The A is all messed up. I got to fix this.
Oh, yeah. Blast those words.
Yeah, they're pain every time. Okay, I got a feel for what's going on at least. I'm getting good at cleaning them up, though. I've figured out the secret sauce.
Someone likes Minecraft.
Nope, not like that. It's active element. Scale 0. That did not work well. Scale 0. Scale 0. And then all of you. Scale 0 there.
She's saying bye.
I guess.
All right. Later.
Bye. Right,
I
but they're
agree. Could
different on each one. That's the problem. They're different sizes.
oh yeah, you
different
did tell me
shapes.
that before too.
Because like they're actually indented into the material, into the face, so it's not easy to just cut and paste in. Now, if it was on the surface, that'd be easy. But because they're actually part of the shape, it's not easy to do. There we go. So that A is fixed. No, it's not. Just the center part's fixed. Okay, let's get edge mode.
Can't you make one universal logo for all your models and just put it one by one?
No.
Or you have to make it for that model?
For this particular thing, it needs to be individual. If AK was listening, he'd already know.
Well, like it kind of makes sense. I mean, I could see it, but still, I'm sure there's a way you can like make a couple of models that you can use universally for other models instead of like.
I think AK has a hearing problem.
I hear these weird people talking in my ears. What's going on? Oh, she's back.
Scale to Z.
Hi, back.
0.
We have
That's
another Airbrat over here.
Airbrat. You mean fiery?
Fiery. Sorry. I don't know why that got stuck in my head.
Although Airbrat's the new fiery, so yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. So. Of course, fiery.
Well, if I don't, who will? I mean,
Me.
I heard AK say
Me.
it, so
Me. Okay, now it looks like poo because we got to get these colored.
besides, this is my stick. You see, I have to do it every once in a while, or somebody else is gonna, steal it from me, and can't have that.
This is an excavator model. And right now it's the lettering on the excavator model. It is all screwed up.
I really want a model, but I'm looking at your model and I don't know about that.
Well, this is cleaning up a model. This isn't modeling.
Yeah, still.
Oh, no! I got a wrong menu up there.
You're using OBS, right? To
Yep.
stream? Crap. OBS.
But you don't have it anymore?
Probably have an old version.
Oh, it's got auto updater right now.
Yeah, I know, but still, I like to get new ones. It's just faster.
You say so, Chief.
And plus, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on my computer.
That sounds like a more legitimate reason to download it. I want both versions now.
Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. What the hell's going on?
Let's work on a mod smoothly the game by removing extra faces that don't. Yep. Everyone's graphics card will thank me for doing this later. The people won't, but the graphics cards will. I'll get mails every day.
Bah. My graphics card will laugh at you. No, I'm kidding.
I got 1070 in this thing, and it's making big improvements.
I know. I have a 1070 also.
See, it will thank me. There we go. That's nice and clean now.
Although I need to format this computer because it's giving me problems. What the hell's going on?
First, you're gonna install OBS, then you're gonna format your computer. Kind of doing that in the wrong order.
Shh. Don't worry.
Bye, Bart.
Again, bye?
Yep.
Alright. No.
I don't mean that in a bad way, Fire. Don't take that the wrong way. Okay. Move them doubles. Be gone, I say. Go forth and multiply no more. Oh, get rid of you. Edge mode. Can't clean up any of those? Dang. Ah, the faces are still there, that's why. Get rid of you. And you. And you. And you. And you and you and you.
No!
Oops. Well, that works. Oops. Bingo. Okay, now I need to clean this up. Sign. There we go. We got stuff to craft. Okay, so I actually need to add a face in here because see how this is not inside the line where it's shading this? That means funny things are happening. And we need to clean that up to prevent any problems with the way it renders. So that is the way to do this. Do that, and go back to face mode, which is not that hockey. It's this one. Delete that entire face, and then create new ones. We'll probably also want to create another loop there. Between those points. There we go. Now we got some flat planes we can work with. Face, face, face. Done. Planes or faces should be flat, not curved. It causes funky things to happen.
Key capture.
Oops. Okay, what are we down to, guys? We're down to 2,316.
Hey, how about I try unmuting my mic to try to talk to you next time? That might help a little bit.
Only if you want anyone else to hear you.
Okay. Well, how about I say it again then? What about that line leading from the sea on the other side of the machine to practically the end of the boom?
It's not gonna let me delete that one.
Okay. I figured I'd ask.
It's because it has to come up with some way to split this thing up to fit around the letters, and that's just the way it chose. Like, I could delete it, but I'd have to recreate the entire face and then break it off somewhere else anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Bart's
That just...
back again.
Hi, Bart. Wait, is there really faces inside there? Yes, there is. Goodbye, face. I shall delete your face.
No.
And your face. And your face.
No.
All the faces belong to us.
One by one.
Somebody else who gets the joke, yes!
You're broke.
Oh my god, I have to set up everything.
Can't read today, I tell you. It's probably from looking at dots all day long.
And lines and faces and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Her real name is... Oh. Her real name is Brooke.
So why do you go by Bart?
Yeah.
Ah,
Fiddlesticks.
basically. I was thinking of a different word, but that'll do.
I know you were.
Okay, so excavator's down to 2221 now. That's 4.91% of what it was originally. I'm gonna call that a happy trade. Export to wavefront, please. In the model folder, negative Y is, let's just leave Y up because it's upside down. I think that's why it's upside down. And then excavator OBJ, export. The rollover bars?
Probably using someone else's account.
So those... Yeah, they could use some. But I already did a limited dissolve on the whole thing, which would have removed any extra faces too. Make sure it's set right. It's set to 15 degrees too. So it cleaned some of them up. What? Okay. Well, okay then.
Probably talking to me.
She's not saying anything.
I know.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna say something. I gotta leave like in 5 minutes.
No.
No. Why?
Got groceries. Are you already did that, didn't you? 5, 2, 1.
You got a spammer, Tech. Kidding. I'm gonna test stream.
Object 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least keep it to be words. Let's be civilized around here at least. It's object 22 because I'm not rendering it. Ah, the one I added. Okay. Okay, so 1, 6, 7. Go
Is
ahead.
there a way in OBS to, every time you like, let's say you have a scene, and then you set up your scene, and then like that scene is made for me to stream Minecraft or
Yes.
your whatever. Like, is there a way to like, if I select that scene and start that stream, put the name to that scene on the stream of the like all the like let's say I play one game and it changes the name to that game, you know what I mean? Or I have to do that manually in YouTube.
I think you have to do that manually in YouTube.
Damn it. There must be a way. There must be.
Okay, later, Fiery.
Later.
Later. Damn it. There's no way. Well. Alright.
Boom.
How do you...
You complete your sentences? Is that what you're gonna say? How do you complete your sentences?
Yes. How do you? How do you put the stream key of
It's in your settings.
yeah. Is it?
Your OBS settings. So it should be under stream.
No,
There's a
not
stream
that
key
one.
place.
No, not that. The stream key of God damn it, words.
Restream.
Yeah, restream.
Same
Thank
place.
I
You
don't-
put it. Yeah. You put it in the stream section. There's a service called Restream.io on. I mean, my stream key is not in here, so I'll show it. So you Restream.io, and then you put your stream key there. The stream
But,
key's
like-
on Restream. You can find it. Okay, take care. Bart sent from my Verizon account. Please contact the authors of my favorite ad before it gets. The only thing is that. What? Ad before it gets. Before it gets. The troll is strong with this one. Object 1? Really? That's probably a problem with the export then. Excavator.
So, where's the key? I didn't see it. Sorry.
It's on Restream. I think it's on the right-hand side of
Like-
the page. Like
oh,
I don't...
on the site. Oh, dummy.
Right.
I thought they meant the application.
No, it's in.
Stream.io. Oh,
Yes, Restream.io's website. You log into your account, and it'll be somewhere on the right. And you have to click a button that says "Show" or something like that to show the.
I got it.
Well, here in a second, I'm gonna be done. My wife just sent me a message asking me to come up.
Oh, don't do it.
I have to. Kids are back in school, so we've got to get them to bed and stuff on time. Unlike all of last week and the week before, and I think even the week before that, they had a ridiculously long time off from school.
Oh, for Christmas?
Yeah. Christmas, New Year's. Just because this week they had a 4-day week, next week they have a 3-day week. After they've been gone this long, too.
I wish I was a kid again.
Yeah. Please keep it like relevant to the stream so I don't have to read 50 million things that are just not.
Alright, I'm gonna test stream. Start stream. Okay.
Well, apparently I have broken something horribly. Is it working? I don't have any notification that you're streaming. I thought I had that turned on. You're on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's working. Sweet.
Yeah, you're live, but I never got a notification from it, from YouTube.
Nice. What's the title? Oh, it's AK Man. Oh wait, it did work. Wait, hang on.
Restream will set your description for you if you set it in Restream, but it won't set it from OBS that I know of.
Dang it.
Did I delete the other one? There's more than one? Oh, you mean the original that was in there? Yeah, I deleted that one. So if I move this... not that. Move that.
Whoa.
This is the other one.
Someone deleted a lot of messages. Okay. What was I doing? Get this back.
What is going on? Why is it object 1 not found? OBJ ECT1. There, that's what's wrong. I hate it when it does that. Okay, let's re-export this thing. So the object, like the mesh had a different name than the object in Blender here, so that made it export it different to a different name. So if I were to actually open up the file, it'd be obgect1._obj1 or something like that. It would have been all messed up. Okay, this works. Well, that's a thing. I know it's wrong though.
What
oh,
was that?
That was my stomach. Oh my.
Damn! You scared me.
I might have a bad night after that. That sounded like a sounded like a Taco Bell attack is coming, and I didn't have Taco Bell. Gosh.
Jeez.
Night after that. I can hear myself talking back at me through your
Sorry.
speakers somehow.
Alright, my bad. Alright, stop the stream for a sec.
Building. Run. Fiery's still in the chat and he's timed out Bart because he's sending just junk over and over again, and he's still sending messages. It says either that or it's undoing the messages or something. Somebody's deleting them.
Shit,
I don't
sorry.
know. That's it. That's it. No, I don't care.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, it didn't work. Damn it.
There it is. It's actually in the ground a little bit. We need to fix that. Also, it's not lined up right. So I need to fix that. Still not sitting in the driver's seat, but that's to be expected. And that's in front of me! Yay, I screwed up the whole thing! How did that even happen?
Why?
And it's backwards, so you can only see it from this side. Okay. Apparently this is going to take me longer than I've got tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'll fix all these problems off camera, I guess, tomorrow probably. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, good night!
See ya, stream. Tech stream anyways. Not my stream, but this
Yes,
one watching.
everyone go watch AK Man over on his stream. What are you doing, AK?
I'm just playing on the server.
There you go. If you want to see some action from the server, go see AK's channel. It's AK Man 1984. Bye, Eagle.